What's up, guys? I'm just gonna make a short little video here. Something told me to talk about things that come out of nowhere. You know, we go through life every day, and we usually have we usually have it planned out where we have a routine that we do everything, and every now and then something will come up that we're not really ready for or surprised by. And I just want to say that you know living day to day helps deal with those random things because you never know what's going to happen. Like, today I found out that my grandma, she's not going to have the money to have the hurt surgery she needs, and she's going to be like $300 short. So I'm going to try to talk to my wife and see if we can't cover the other half. And not only that, last minute, a buddy of mine told me, hey man, I got a couple things I got to do. Do you mind watching the kids? So right now I have 4 kids in the house, and that's the reason why I'm making a short video right now. But God will throw you things that you may not see or that's coming out of left field. And it could be little things and it could be big things. But what I've come to know over the last several months is that a lot of little things can become a big thing. Right now I'm watching a buddy of mine's kids, and he knows that he can rely on me, and we do this for each other. And this is, that's somebody that I have as a friend to walk with this in this life, along with my wife as well. So, doing that for others can not always ensure that somebody's going to have your back, but it is a higher possibility that someone will have your back if you just take the high road every time and love people, be there for them when they need you. And just it's just it's easier on you to be able to do that instead of rejecting it every time you have something come your way and reject it. Say, no, I can't do that. No, I can't do that because I wasn't expecting it. No, it's not my plans. No, blah blah blah. Well, sometimes you don't have a choice. So I honestly, the only thing I guess I'm trying to say is that when in this life something comes your way, honestly think about it and try to say, if someone's using you, that's different, but try to say yes to any opportunity that is within your means at the moment. Like my buddy Randall called me tonight and said, hey man, would you be able to watch the kids? And I told him what my situation was. I said, I'm coming back from Fayetteville. I've still got to stop by and get some food, and then I go by clean the house. He goes, okay. He said, well, it'll still be a little bit if you don't mind. I got a couple things I got to do, and I would rather do it without the kids because I could get it done faster. I said, okay. And I really had to sit there and think, like, it is any of this, or me watching his kid, is that going to prevent me from doing what I had already planned to do today? And if yes, then I probably would have been like, look, dude, I'm not going to be able to do it. There's no possible way that I can do it. But I mean, the only thing I had to do really was stop by the store, and he said that he would be at the house after that. So, I can clean the house while they're here. Yeah, it's going to be harder, but I can still do it. So, I don't know, something was speaking to me about things that come up in your life that's unexpected. And you can either choose to make it stressful, or you can choose to roll with it and just go with, roll with the punches, or whatever people say nowadays. But you can either let it stress you out and be down about it, or you can just live day to day and be like, okay, this is what's going to happen. You put this right in front of me, and I'm going to attack it like it was a burglar coming into my home. I'm going to take care of the problem as quick as possible, and not necessarily that this is a problem, but it would be a little bit easier for me to do what I had planned to do had I not had the kids here, but it's still feasible. So, and with the stuff that, my grandma, she mentioned that she's not going to have enough money. She doesn't know if she's going to have enough money. If someone around you says, hey, and it's something that they need, not that they're, and my grandma didn't ask me for money, so it's not like she's coming to me. It's like she was telling me what was going on, and she was like, I don't know if I'm going to have the money for this. My surgery's supposed to be in like 3 weeks, and I got to have this paid up before I have the surgery. So, you know, it's something that she needs, and she didn't ask me for it. So, you know, I told her, I said, look, Taylor and I just did our taxes, and, you know, if it happens to, you know, I wasn't going to make any promises because I don't know when the money's going to come in. But if it happens to come in before your surgery date, I will talk to Taylor and maybe we can pay for half of it, because my mom already told her that she'd pay the other half. So I want to get that taken care of it for her, because she's on a fixed income. She literally lives off, I just found out today, she lives off of $700 a month. And I remember several, you know, like a year ago, I was making $700 every 2 weeks. $800 every 2 weeks. What's going on? What's going on? What happened? What happened?
Abel hit some stuff at her.
Abel?
Grabbed this and threw it on her head.
Do we throw things at people?
No.
No, then why are you throwing things at Ken?
But somebody.
Yeah, somebody being you.
Because she's not letting us playing ball.
Don't throw things at Ken. I don't care what she's doing. If you don't agree with what she's doing, then you come and talk to me, okay?
Daddy, she's not playing.
I understand that, then you come and talk to me. You guys can either, guys, be quiet. You guys can either come talk to me, or I will take the ball away, or you can share. Which is it? Do you want to share, or do you want me to take it away?
Share.
You can share. Everyone can have it, and everybody can take it.
Yay!
Okay?
Yay! Let's do it!
But anyway, so like I was saying, like, I just found out that she's living off of $700 a month. And I remember like a year ago, I was stressed if I had a paycheck that was $700 for every 2 weeks. Like, because I'm used to making $900 to $1,000 every 2 weeks. And like, to live off of $700 for 1 month. I mean, I was making more than that when I was working minimum wage at Walmart when I was 17 years old. So, I mean, just... And that's another thing, like, why get all messed up about this stuff that comes into your life randomly when you've got people out there living off of $700 a month? Here I am, my wife is making $2,700 a month, I think, $2,800 a month, something like that. And that's bring home, that's after taxes. My grandma only makes $799 a month off of Social Security, so... You know, be grateful for your situation and deal with what comes your way. Stop complaining about it, you know, and that literally, me just saying that just now made me think of what I was talking about yesterday with your spouse when you're married. Try 30 days without complaining about anything that your wife does. Don't complain. Just do what needs to get done. Don't complain about what they do. Don't be rude to them. Be sweet. Greet them when they come in the door. Buy them something every now and then. Tell them you love them and tell them that they're beautiful. And the same thing with life. Don't complain about what happens in your life, because it could always be worse. It could always be worse. And I'm sure there's probably 1,000 videos on YouTube that are probably telling you the same thing I'm telling you right now. But the only reason I'm telling you this is because I struggled with this for the longest time. Used to always complain. That's all I ever did. Anything that came into my life that wasn't part of my plan, I got frustrated. And I come to find out that when I got older, I found out it was because I was fighting God's plan. I was fighting God's plan, trying to have my own plan, and God had a plan for me all along. So, you know, you can either fight it and be depressed and irritated and mad and people don't like you because of your attitude, or you can roll with it. You can take it as it is and be like, okay, that's what it is. That's life. Let's go. Let's do it. So, you know, get up every day with the mentality that no matter what happens today, I'm just going to take care of what I can take care of when I can take care of it. Don't be all, you know, sad and depressed about it. You're just going to bring everybody else down. And I'm not trying to say that life should be all positivity. It's obviously not with everything that's going on in the world today. But also with the same aspect, think it could always be worse. So wake up in the morning, starting tomorrow morning, and for the next 30 days, do not complain about a single thing. And, you know, you see these things on Facebook, you see these memes or whatever, and it says, try not to complain for, you know, would you would you not complain for $1 million? Or, you know, it's just all these different things about complaining. And I wouldn't do it for $1 million. I would do it just because it makes me feel better. You know, stop. I don't complain as much. I used to get mad when people pull out in front of me in traffic, and now I'm just like, you know, I ask my kids, are you guys okay? And then we go on about our day. It's over with, and I'm not even worried about it. You know, and there's some still stuff that I have to work on. It's like an exercise, you know. It's like when you're building a muscle. You work this muscle out right here. The only way it's going to get bigger is if you constantly work on it. The only way you're going to be happier in life is if you constantly work on not complaining and being content in your current situation. So be happy with what you got. Wake up in the morning and tell yourself that we're just going to roll with whatever's going to happen for today. And that's it. That's all it is. We can't change our outside circumstances. We can only change what we do and how we react to those outside circumstances. So with that being said, I love you guys. I'm sorry there wasn't much more. It's probably, it's probably going to be a whole nother thing tomorrow. I don't know. It may be the same thing, or it may be something off of what I said today. But either way, I make these videos to help you guys out because I love you and I want you guys to be present in your life. I want you guys to not be depressed, and I want you guys to love everyone around you. So I love you guys. I hope you love me. I'll talk to you tomorrow.